Hello everyone, this is Clutch from the Sac blog. Once again on Thursday, July 7th, 2022, getting about ready to head up for an edition of my favorite rides. Today we're at, Echo Lake Lodge, which is the start of Mount Evans. So my pass is for 10 o'clock. As you can see, it says 9:59. So I'm guessing by the time I get there, it will be 10. And I will check in with you once we clear the gate. On this edition of My Favorite Rides, queuing. Or for all of us Americans, waiting in line. The most exciting of all events that you can do in your life is queuing. It's very awesome and fun and exciting. By the way, coming up here on Mount Evans, you better have a pass. Now, obviously you can see the fees there. If you're in a car, it's 15. 12 pass occupants is 30. Motorcycles, basically it's $3. If you're going just Summer Lake, it's 5. Also, you have to buy a what's called basically a trip ticket. Basically, it's a $2, and it reserves your spot in line. And you basically just wait. That way you can get it at a certain time. Apparently this person's arguing with the people up front. But yes, it's $2. You get basically a 2-hour window to hit the gate. So my suggestion is you do that well beforehand, if you can. I mean, they hold some back towards the end, but not many. That way you don't get stuck in the where you can't go, because it would kind of suck. You come all this way and you can't go up it. I don't know, some people complain about this pass deal. Personally, I don't think it's that bad, because it's not a madhouse crazy lineup here. Because in the days before that, what you would see even about this time morning is they'd be lined up probably for a half mile or so all the way down the highway back towards Idaho Springs. And that sucked. It was always kind of a disaster. So I personally am a fan of time entry. I first experienced it at the Muir Woods in California, and it was really nice to just have your time, show up there, you had a place to park, you didn't have to stress. And if you don't like it, I'd say get used to it. Mount Evans has gone to it. Pikes Peak is doing it now. Rocky Mountain National Park does it now. You know, everywhere is going to start doing it. So I would suggest just being prepared for it and understanding that we're partially to blame. Because if not for us making these places so busy, there wouldn't be a need for it. But we make these places so busy that, well, you don't have much of an option. All right, well, we've cleared the gate. Slow spot. Jeez. All right, so Mount Evans, still the highest paved road in North America. Not the highest paved continuous road, but the highest paved road in North America. I think the highest paved, I think that goes to Trail Ridge Road, the one that goes all the way through. So, Mount Evans, and for those of you that are familiar with Denver, you know, I'm rehashing this, but for those of you not, generally in Denver, you will see Mount Evans. It's basically, generally it's that mountain, kind of the top that's just that's right straight to the west of Denver. And it's one of the three that kind of dominate the skyline, where you got Long's Peak up by Estes Park, you got Mount Evans down here, and you got Pikes Peak down by Colorado Springs. And the thought behind this road is, way back when, the city of Denver thought it'd be a good idea to have auto trails that the people of Denver could come up and enjoy the mountains. So that's where the first kind of thought of having this road came about. From the gate, you're about 14 miles to the top, and it's switchbacks, and you kind of go, you know, you go all the way up to damn near 14,000 feet. So it's definitely a trip. I would definitely have some layers along with you on your bike. Also, if you like to tow a trailer behind your bike, you're gonna have to probably park it at Echo Lake Lodge. We've done that before with a buddy of mine's trailer. We parked it there. They allowed it. I don't know if they will now. Obviously, you want to double check with Echo Lake Lodge before you do that. That's just a decent thing to do. But other than that, we're gonna start climbing up in the air, and we'll see. Probably come back on about where the tree line starts. Oh, look at that view, boys. Look at that view. Isn't that a view? Oh my gosh. You know what? I've done this before, and it still amazes me, the views up here. It really does. Like, just how far you can see, how big everything is. Just, it's amazing. So, note about the weather. You can get all kinds of crappy weather all throughout the year. God damn it. As you can see how rough this damn road is? Like, it's rough. It's not a good road. But you can get all kinds of weather all throughout the year. Snow, sleet, hail, rain, everything. That's part of being up this high. It's just part of the deal, all right? So keep an eye on the skies, beware of the weather. I would recommend coming up here earlier in the morning before the weather really starts getting going, because usually around here in the afternoon, oh my gosh, look at that view. Usually here in the afternoon, that's when everything starts. Late afternoon, or late morning, early afternoon. So, whew. There's the road down there. God, I've been up here before, and it still freaks me out. There's Echo Lake down there. That's where we started this video, way down there. Holy crap. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. Like I said, my heart is beating hard, and I've done this before. Although this is the first time I've been up here with this bike, so whew. You can tell we've gotten higher. We're down to 55 degrees now for the temps. Oh my gosh. Oh man. All right, we'll check in a little bit later. So one thing to beware of up here, pedal bikers, just, they're here, okay? Deal with it. They're here, and it's just the way it is. Here's the other thing to keep in mind. I would say take it easy on them, because this has got to be unbelievably hard to do, and I would guess you're not within your right mind sometimes. We come up here one time, actually the first time we came up here, we had to wait till afternoon because they had a bike race going on. And once we finally got on in the afternoon, there was still people trying to make the ascent, and they were not, like, they were just all in a daze. Like, every single one was just in a daze. Just, they didn't know what the hell was going on. They didn't know where they were at. They were just out of it, man. So beware of that when you come around the pedal bikers. Yep. Denver is right over yonder. It's kind of hard to see, but you can, if you were here seeing this live, you could barely make out the, you can make out the skyscrapers of downtown. And then just plains. Just the wide open Great Plains. Which, fun fact, Denver, Colorado is not in the Rocky Mountains. They're not even in the foothills. I mean, yeah, the mountains are close by. I mean, they're like a half-hour away or so. But yeah, just remember that. Definitely feel like I'm in a John Denver song. Really cool. I wasn't lying when I said the roads are kind of bad. Yeah, this is a bad spot here. Yep. Just nice and slow through here. If you're one of those guys that like to go fast, well, I would hope that you... it's about mile like 10, I think, or 8. Beware of this, because it's really bad through here. God damn. Got a adventure bike now. Damn near. This is why when I do my heaven to hell, we're not doing Mount Evans, because this is ridiculous. But here's the problem. How are you going to fix it? You're up here this high, you deal with permafrost and everything else. It's damn near impossible to get this road right. Trust me, I have no idea how Pikes Peak does it. Of course, I think they got a lot more money to put into it too. Jesus. Good God. It is so bad through here. Ugh. God. Well, check your forks when you get done up here. Some more switchbacks. And then there's a view of the main of the Rocky Mountains there, right there. Also opens up there to Middle Park there. Which, by the way, Middle Park, South Park, and North Park are places. They're not towns. They're areas. They're basically a plain between the front, the Rocky Mountain front, and the main mid part of the Rocky Mountains. So there, now you know. The more you know, I guess. Well, I told you it gets cold up here. It's down to 49 degrees now. Fortunately, I have a fairing. Be careful coming around some of these turns, because although with there not being an edge there, that helps kind of keep people honest. Oh. Oof. This one's kind of intimidating. Oof. Oh man. Woo. Woohoo. Yeah. This gets you kind of thinking. Oof. All right, let's get to... Ooh, okay, that's a little bit better. Okay. You can see the observatory up there. We're getting close to the top. We'll talk to you when we get a little bit closer. All right, we're just about to the top here. We just hit mile 14. Oh, so close. Are my straps still? Yep. By the way, in the distance, that is Pikes Peak, way down there. So hello, Pikes Peak. Afternoon, gentlemen. Oh, cold. That's a cold blast. 45 degrees. Oh yeah, it's chilly. It is chilly up here. Oh, look at the goat. Oh, this is so much better with the reservations. I've had to park all the way down here before. Look at that, motorcycle parking. Well, here we are. So I gotta share this with you. So as I got up the parking lot, a couple, I think they're, I don't know if they were, what the F was on them. One of our fighter jets come flying by. I bet they were about 15,000 feet. Definitely close enough to get buzzed. And it was so badass. And I wish I would have got on video, but I didn't. So you just have to believe me. They come just zooming by. I'm assuming from Buckley Air Base. But yeah, let me tell you. If you ever get the opportunity to get buzzed on a 14er by two fighter jets, try to take advantage. Soak it in because it goes quick. So I was gonna go to the top. No. I got about 100 meters up and I'm just like, no. Altitude's always kind of bothered me a little bit. So, which is funny. Because I live at like, 3,300 feet, but I know my limits. I could feel the breathing hard. Everything else, the trail was a little rough, so I changed my mind. We don't need to go to the top. It's important. You should know your limits. But there's plenty of good view up here. There's tons of good view up here. Let's stage for you here. So there's the observatory in the distance. Got all those rock buildings. I understand that's an old restaurant that used to be up here and gift shop that burned in the 70s.
some may have been in other shows, others may have never been in the show, but they just kind of put them all together and made a show of like scrap. To me, I think it did have a there should be. There's Denver, way down there. There's the road way down there. So yes, it's a long ways up. All right. Well, let me tell you, it's time to get down. When they say altitude sickness is real, they mean it. Because I'm starting to get lightheaded, so it's time for me to get down. I was going to go to the top, but I got lightheaded really fast going up there, so it's time to get down for whatever reason. Altitude bothers me, and I'm in fairly decent shape, but it affects people differently. All right, time to get down. Yeah, altitude sickness is real. It is. Like I said, we need to get down now. And you won't realize it till you're up top, but like I said, it affects people differently. And yeah, like I said, it's affecting me right now. Holy crud. I'm not making this up. Somebody say I'm making this up to be dramatic. No, I wish I wasn't. But yeah, it's definitely time to get back down. Down the hill we go. I'm starting to feel better now, so we'll be good in no time. Actually, you can see him right down here. There's a little tiny beautiful red Vespa, and a guy just brought it up to the summit with a passenger, by the way. I tell you what, somebody make fun of that? I don't. I call that respect, man. That's pretty badass. Gonna take a moped to the top of Mount Evans. I think that's pretty damn cool. And yeah, maybe a little dumb, but maybe I should do that someday. Like I said, there he is right there. Like I said, mad respect, brother. Mad respect. I mean, not brother. Mad respect, friend. Mad respect. Give me for my choice of words there. Oh, they're on it too. They're flying. Good for them. That's cool. So when you're riding up here, be careful. Look at where they're at in the road. Right in the middle of the road, actually on the other side of the road now, going around a blind corner. This is why you have to really watch what you're doing up here, because it don't take much. I mean, literally, look at where they're at. Car drivers have no situational awareness on roads like this, so just be advised.
I hate to, you know, spoil this awesome video with some Debbie Downer stuff, but I mean, it's legit. Like I said, look at where they're at. They're way on the other side. So be careful riding these roads. Be extra careful riding these roads. Just hug the corners just like that. Just hug them. It's probably your best bet. Just hug the corners. Uh-oh. Don't. Be careful. I'm gonna shut this off before I watch a crash. There we go. Now we're recording. Okay. So. Alright everybody, we are just about done with Mount Evans here. Got about 5 miles left and I don't have a lot of battery left, so I'm going to take this time to thank you for stopping by this edition of My Favorite Rides. It's been a lot of fun. I definitely recommend coming up Mount Evans at least once. Although, I will tell you, with the condition of the roads up top, like I said, I may not be back up here again till maybe I get a new bike, just because the roads are rough way up top, especially once you get past miles 6 and 7. The roads just get really, really, really rough. So bear that in mind, and maybe that's because I have a Goldwing with apparently a rough suspension, which amazes me because all I hear is people complaining about all the time about how rough a Goldwing suspension is and how it doesn't have enough support. I don't know. The feel of my forks, there's plenty of support there. There's not much give, so I don't know, maybe someone put progressive springs in there or something, but anyways, that's a different rant for a different day. By the way, this is where I dumped my 1500 Goldwing, was in this area. Because I come back, I had to turn around because the buddy I was with was slowing down and I couldn't see him, so I turned around to go look for him, and then he come just riding on by, so I tried to stop in the middle of the road. Well, that was a mistake and we ended up dumping it right in the middle of the road, so that was fun. Another look of Echo Lake down there. Nice. So cool being up here. But anyways, I think I've done enough ranting now. Please stay tuned to Sodak Motorcycle Blog for more content like this. If you like the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, I would encourage you to subscribe on YouTube and like this video if you like it. And if you don't like the video, well, go ahead and hit dislike. If you want to see more content, go ahead and hit that bell icon too, so you can be notified of when new videos come out. Also, you can find us on Facebook, just search Sodak Motorcycle Blog, and on Instagram at sodak.motorcycle.blog, or search Clutch 605. But anyways, thanks again for stopping by. I am Clutch from the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, and we'll see you later.